What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everyone that is tuning in. I want to talk about Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Now, Tyreek Hill has had an eventful first start of the year. There was we probably get to a little bit later. There was reports that he had filed for divorce from his wife after about a month or so of being married. Then he came out and said that that wasn't true, even though that there was legal paperwork that he had filed. He must have changed his mind. Also, I believe right before then, there was a house fire at his Miami mansion. And you also have women with these paternity suits. They're suing him for paternity. And also, last but not least, and what we're going to discuss in this video, is that he is being sued by a Instagram OnlyFans model by the name of Sophie. Now, if you're on social media, you've probably seen one of her pictures before. She has those very distinct eyes. She's over 6'1". I believe she's hovering around the range of 270. I mean, I'm looking at the weight that she has on her Instagram page. She has her weight from, she stood on a weight scale. She was 274, probably more than that, because she's 6'1". Now, apparently in this lawsuit, she is saying that she was it pushed down or shoved down or tackled by Tyreek after she knocked him down. Basically, they were, playing backyard football or they were doing some drills. I don't know why. This is a married man and he's hanging around this particular female. And apparently she embarrassed him. And I guess he got upset and must have charged at her and knocked her down. The crazy thing about this, that she said she injured her leg. She said that she injured her leg, and but there's no video that I know of this situation. Now maybe I'll see it by the time I've posted this video. But she's 6'1", over 270. Tyreek Hill is what, 5'10". He might be at like 190. Might be a little bit over that. He's solid. Tyreek Hill is very solid for his size. He's 5'10". He doesn't look small because he's stout. It says he's 185 pounds. So if he's not paying attention, if he's sort of, lackadaisical and he's not really, trying to but trying to take her seriously in this particular quote unquote football drill, there's an opportunity there for him to be caught off guard. Now she's saying that, she embarrassed him, knocked him down, knocked him backwards. And he got upset and he wanted to get back. But I'm saying to myself, why were you around this guy? Again, this is a married man. Why are y'all playing backyard football, whatever it is y'all are playing? You know what I'm saying? And we don't know the context, but what we are going to do is we're going to get into this particular article. This according to on3.com. It says Tyreek Hill facing new lawsuit for assault negligence after a woman claims he caused her to break her leg. A social media influencer filed a lawsuit against Dolphin star Tyreek Hill, alleging the receiver caused her to break her leg while he was giving her a football lesson in his backyard. First off, once again, this is a married man. Now, I could say this to Tyreek Hill, bro, what are you thinking? Why you have this woman in your backyard and you're giving her any lessons in football? And this was, and I bet you, again, this was might have been his way of flirting, might have been her way of flirting. She might have asked him, "Can you show me something?" And he was like, "Okay." But again, why are you at this married man's house? Tyreek, why you bring these women to your house? Sophie Hall, a model who has more than 2.1 million followers on Instagram, filed the suit last week in Broward County, which is located in the Miami metro area. In the suit, Hall alleged that Hill pushed her backwards, which caused her to fracture her leg. That is very interesting. I've seen a lot of backyard football. I've seen people get tackled. I've seen people get, pushed to the ground. They never break their leg. So this is one of the first times I've ever heard of somebody being pushed to the ground doing like backyard football and them breaking their legs. That's very interesting. The injury required surgery and months of rehab. Hall shared photos of herself on Instagram in which she was using crutches. And that's her right there. As you can see in the caption, she says, "I'm so ready to be fully healed. Have you ever had to be on crutches? What for and for how long?" But she doesn't state why. But I guess she was going to get a lawyer. You know, again, this is why you don't having random heifers in your backyard playing football, because if something happens, she's going to sue you. According to NBC6 in South Florida, Hall and Hill met via social media after she bought a ticket for her son to attend the Tyreek Hill football camp. And he's seen this 6'1" tall white woman with some curves on her. He probably seen her on social media, you know, beforehand, right? Before she bought a ticket to for her son for his football camp at Boca Raton High School in June of 2023. According to the suit, Hill sent Hall a DM saying he wanted to meet up and get to know her. Once again, this is a man who now at this time he wasn't married. So if they got together right after this, he was in a relationship at the time. The two exchanged phone numbers, and the suit said that Hill asked Hall to come a day early. Then after the camp, the suit alleged that Tyreek Hill invited Hall to come back to his house. The suit said that he bought airline tickets and made other travel arrangements for her. She returned 11 days later. You see, it is just that easy. It is just that easy to meet one of these Instagram models offline. It's just that easy. Okay? Just that easy. And this chick has what, 2 million followers? I remember seeing her on social media years ago. I guess she's still at it, right? Just that easy. The suit said that while she was there, Hill was outside in the backyard working with his trainer. He invited her to do some offensive line drills with him. Because this woman is 6'1", hovering, maybe at the time, hovering around, what, 250, 260, you know. Hall lists her height as 6'1". That makes her 3 inches taller than Hill. The suit said that she did as instructed and pushed him backwards. I wondered, did he have like the bag? Like, you know how you hold the bag when you're doing offensive line drills sometimes, or defensive line drills, and you know your job is to charge forward. However they were doing it, whether she was the D lineman to charge him, or what. Maybe that's what it was. She did as she was instructed and pushed him backwards. The suit said that Hill's mother, sister, friend, and trainer laughed. Now that's crazy. Yo, so his trainer. So what her lawsuit is saying is that Tyreek Hill's mother, sister, friend, and trainer laughed at him. That's crazy. That it be your own peoples. Damn. So according to this lawsuit, all his peoples laughed at him. That's crazy. But that don't shock me. Especially when women see another woman do some goofy stuff to a guy, they're all gonna laugh. It don't matter if they're women in your family, women that you're cool with. If they see a woman embarrass you, they're going to laugh at you. That's what they're gonna do. Then the lawsuit alleged that Hill became angry on another play and charged into her violently with great force, resulting in a significant and serious injuries. How come we're just hearing about this now? I'm assuming that this happened last year. So what I would ask Sophie, did this happen last year? And like, when did this happen? So you've been holding on to this? Because this is my first time hearing about this. And we're over 2 months into a new year, and we're just not hearing about this. The suit said that Tyreek Hill downplayed her injury, although Hall could not walk. He told her to rest and ice her leg. She stayed at his home for 2 days while Hill arranged for travel back to her home. Hall said that she did not see a doctor until she returned home. She said it was only then that she discovered that she had suffered a break that was significant enough to require surgery. The NBC Miami station reported that Hill's attorney had yet to comment on the suit, which is seeking more than $50,000 in damages. So she's not even seeking that much from him, man. Now, that could always change. She could always seek more, but maybe her feelings are hurt more than anything, because she thought that Tyreek Hill liked her, and that, he was, she could possibly be his next girlfriend. And then she embarrasses him. According to her, she embarrasses him, and then he gets upset and he injures her doing football drills. And now she's only seemingly seeking $50,000 in damages. Now, I will say this, though. If Tyreek did do it, then he should just take care of the medical costs and just get it over with. I think maybe she tried, because again, I think she probably wanted a relationship with Tyreek Hill, but maybe Tyreek Hill felt like she embarrassed him in front of his people, and he can't deal with her no more. Not to, you know what I'm saying? He can't bring her around because he feels like she embarrassed. If that's true. Now, again, this is from her side. She's basically saying that she embarrassed him, and then he got angry and he pushed her to the ground with great force. Did he do it when you weren't looking? Like, seriously. Because again, I've never seen a situation where somebody gets knocked to the ground and they break their leg. I've never seen that. Now, only time you're gonna hurt your leg is if you either fall, like fall from a distance, or someone aims for your leg, like they legitimately aim like for your leg. But again, this is her side. She is saying that he did this because she embarrassed him. Tyreek has had legal issues since midway through last season. After he got married in November, 2 women filed paternity suits against him. Those are his side chicks. Those women were his side chicks. And you know what? Sophie could have potentially been a side chick. Then she broke her leg. Again, this is all from her side. We don't really know of everything. But all I know is he went on to marry this woman, and now this is coming out, a couple of months later after he marries her. He has these paternity suits. Listen, Tyreek, maybe you shouldn't be doing football drills with random women that you meet offline. Now, she did have her son attend your camp. I think she only did that to get around you, because she probably said to herself, if I'm there, then, you know what I'm saying, something like that. And she was right to a certain degree. This is why, again, Tyreek, you don't have random heifers in your backyard doing football drills with them. She should have been sitting next to a pool somewhere, just looking pretty or something. Doing football drills with her was going to end wrong, and it did. It went wrong. But it seemed like, according to this article, she's only seeking $50,000 in damages, because I think she probably wants to mend things, but he already has a whole wife. He has a whole lot of drama now. He got ex side pieces trying to get child support from him, or doing paternity, trying to push paternity on him so they could get child support from him. I think that Sophie probably thought that she could possibly be a girlfriend or whatnot. How you just meet this guy and you're flying out to his house. It says a lot. It says a lot about these Instagram models that y'all follow and that y'all thirst after is that they are that quickly are willing to meet up with somebody, even though they'll get online and say, well, I don't do meetups. You barely knew Tyreek and you were flying to his home. Okay. Maybe you should get to know people and not fly to their home. Okay. And as for Tyreek, I would tell him minimize your interactions with any other woman besides your wife. Because we already got reports that you was trying to divorce her after 1 month. It's clear to me that, you know, you probably should just play it single and focus on your football career, because you did not play very well in the playoffs last year. So towards the tail end of last season into the playoffs, didn't play very well. So you might want to focus on that. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.